Hello! This video tutorial will demonstrate how to navigate HUD's Multifamily Accelerated Processing Guide, commonly known as the Map Guide. The Map Guide is a comprehensive resource which outlines the instructions and requirements for the origination, underwriting, and closing of HUD FHA-insured mortgages for multifamily properties. Among other things, the updated Map Guide includes enhanced online navigation that includes bookmarking, hyperlinks, and similar functionality that makes the guide easier to use. It also includes an index, which you can use to find specific topics and subtopics if you prefer not to use the word search function. There are many ways to navigate the Map Guide to swiftly find the information you need. We will review these navigational tools in this tutorial. To access all of the navigational tools we will discuss in this tutorial, you should download the PDF of the Map Guide and use Adobe Acrobat to open the file. If you do not have Adobe Acrobat, you can read the file online. However, opening the Map Guide in Adobe enables you to use more navigational tools than are available to you when reading the document online. We will start by describing the features and functionality in the online version of the guide. Later in this tutorial, we will describe the features that are only available in the Adobe version. So, where do you find the Map Guide? The Map Guide can be found by searching Map Guide 2020 into your search bar. It should be the first item on the list. You can also use the URL shown on the screen. You will be redirected to a page titled Multifamily Accelerated Processing Map Guide. On that page, you will see a table containing a list with 6 different resources. The first item listed on the table is the 2020 Map Guide. Click on the hyperlink that reads PDF on the right-hand column. Let's explore the table of contents, which begins on page 2. Note that the table of contents contains a listing of each chapter and appendix in the Map Guide, down to the 3rd level heading. The 2020 Map Guide's table of contents contains an additional heading level than the 2016 version. For instance, whereas the 2016 version showed the chapter level and first section levels, such as Chapter 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, the table of contents in the 2020 version goes to the next level, such as 1.3.1, 1.3.2, 1.3.3, etc. As in the 2016 Map Guide, the table of contents is fully hyperlinked. You can click on any header or subheader, and you'll be taken directly to that section of the guide. Next, we will practice using the navigation bar in order to search for chapters in the document. Start by clicking on the 3 horizontal lines in the far upper right corner next to the title. You will see 2 options in the far left column. One is a picture icon, and the other is a list icon. The picture icon allows you to preview all of the pages in the guide. We will want to click on the list icon instead. After clicking on the list icon, a small arrow pointing to a link with the full title of the Map Guide will appear. Click directly on the arrow to see the table of contents in the column on the left side of the screen. Please note that if you click directly on the words instead of the arrow, the table will not appear. Once you've opened the table of contents in the sidebar, you can click on any of the arrows to the left of the chapter titles to navigate to sections or subsections within a chapter. Unlike the Map Guide title, where clicking on the text does not take you anywhere, but clicking on the titles of chapters, sections, or subsections in this navigation pane, you will be redirected to the text you selected. When you're done using this tool, click on the horizontal lines in the top left corner again to minimize the sidebar. Next, let's explore the hyperlinks located in the headers and footers of each page of the document. On each page of the Map Guide, the left side of the header contains a link to the table of contents. Clicking on this link will redirect you from the page you are currently viewing to the first page of the table of contents. The right side of the header contains the chapter number and name, as well as the subheading number and name. Thus, even if you're reading a page without headings or subheadings, you will always know the chapter and section of your location. The footer of each page in the document contains 2 hyperlinks. One of the links will redirect you to the beginning of the chapter you're currently viewing. The index link will take you to the beginning of the index. This is the first fully indexed version of the map guide. While all PDFs are searchable when downloaded, the index is organized alphabetically by topic and subtopic, thus allowing you to locate a specific topic and find the page or pages on which the topic is discussed. Now that we've explored the functionality of the online version of the map guide and previewed the index, we will discuss the features available through Adobe Acrobat. All of the features discussed earlier in this tutorial are also available in Adobe Acrobat. However, Adobe Acrobat enables you to use additional helpful features that are not available when viewing the document online. To open the PDF in Adobe, we will first navigate back to HUD.gov, where we found the link to the PDF version of the guide. It may be intuitive to right-click on the PDF link and select Save Link As from the list. However, you cannot upload a link in Adobe. Instead, click on the hyperlink to the online version. Once in the document, right-click again and select Save As to download the PDF to your computer. Next, navigate to the folder on your computer where you save the downloaded version of the HUD Map Guide and open it. Once you've opened the file in Adobe Acrobat, you will have several options for finding the information in the document. Click on the small arrow on the far left side of the document to expand the Bookmarks column. This column is similar to the one that appears on the online version when you click on the icon with the 3 horizontal lines. Like the online version, you can click on the downward-facing arrows to expand the chapter and section selections, and click on the text to go directly to the chapter or section you're looking for. The 2020 version of the map guide also includes hyperlinks to other sections within the chapter and to other chapters within the document. This feature allows you to save time searching through the map guide by being able to navigate directly to the text being referenced. Let's practice by clicking on a hyperlink. This paragraph in Chapter 3 refers to a section in Chapter 13. Rather than going back to the table of contents to search for this specific section, we can click on the hyperlink, read the information we need in that moment, and return to Chapter 3. By clicking on the Alt key followed by the back arrow, you can return to the page you were viewing before you clicked on the hyperlink. This is a very helpful feature available in Adobe that is not available when you're viewing the online version of the map guide. If you click the Alt back arrow on the online version of the guide, you will be redirected to the HUD Map Guide homepage. In short, you can use the internal hyperlinks with the online, downloaded, or Adobe view of the document. But you will only be able to navigate back to the page you were reading before you clicked on the link by clicking the Alt and back keys on the Adobe version of the guide. Adobe also allows you to highlight and comment on sections of the document, which may be helpful for your personal reference or identifying a selection about which you would like to seek clarification from HUD's Map Guide AAQ Help Desk, located on the HUD Exchange. In the header, you will see an icon that looks like a highlighter. You can click on the highlighter icon and use it to highlight text throughout the document. Next to the highlighter, there's also an icon that looks like a comment bubble. You can click on this bubble to insert comments in the guide. That concludes our tutorial on how to navigate through the map guide using either the online or downloaded Adobe version. Thank you.